in this lesson, we're going to start looking at more complex functions to differentiate. And we need to upskill, and one of the main skills that we'll be using in this course is called the chain rule, okay? So we're going to use smart substitution to differentiate using the chain rule. Now what I'll do is I'll explain how we do it, and then I'm going to show you the proper way, and then I'm going to show you a quick fire way of doing the same thing and see if you understand that. So let's get straight to it. All right, so this first example, and I'm talking about this one here, it looks like, oh yeah, I can do it. But then if you think about it, I have to go x squared plus 2, x squared plus 2, all the way 8 times. So that's going to be really, really difficult to foil or ski jump. It's possible, but it's not very efficient, and it's very easily we can make mistakes, all right? So what we're going to do is that we're going to be smart students, and we're going to substitute, all right? And I've split this in half, but what I'll need to do is I always need to split this in half as well. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go let u equal the inside of the brackets. So that'll be x squared plus 2. So all I've done is let u equal the inside of the brackets. And now I'm going to differentiate with respect to, you know how normally we go dy dx, all right? But that's normally, and we get an answer, but that's normally because we start with something that is y equals, and then we get dy dx, all right? Now, we're not seeing that, we've got u. So I can go du dx in the same way that I did dy dx, and I can go 2x. All right. Now that will be very important. On this side of the line, I'm going to go y equals, and I'm going to use my substitution. What did I let u equal? That. So instead of that, I can put in u. So it's u to the 8. Now I can do the same thing that I did here, but instead of du dx, I can go dy du, because why? Because u is on the other side. And all I do is a simple differentiation. 8u 7. All right. So I differentiated that in the same way that I would have differentiated y equals x to the 8. dy dx will equal 8x to the 7. So I'm doing it just with these different pronumerals, okay? But I need to get what the answer is. So how do I combine these two together? Well, we're going to use the chain rule. The chain rule is dy dx, because that's what we want. So at the top it'll have dy, and at the bottom it'll have dx, and we need a pronumeral that will cancel out. And in this case it'll be du, because du is here and here, all right? Now, hopefully you can see what's going on. Dy dx equals, do we have dy du? Yes, we have it here, all right? So let's go 8u7, all right? So that's dy du. Do we have du dx? That's here, so that's 2x times 2x. And the reason why we do this is that what happens when I cancel these out? Boom, boom, I'm just left with dy and dx. Okay, so it's just normal cancellation as possible. Now, I'm pretty much at the answer. All I have to do is, instead of it being u, I want to use this substitution again. Therefore, dy dx equals 8 x squared plus 2. So I'm substituting the u again. I'm substituting this guy. And that's going to be to the power of 7 times 2x. Now, I actually can make that a little bit easier because I can multiply this with this. So I'm going to go equals 16x x squared plus 2 to the power of 7. So that's my answer. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but on this side for this question. All right. I'm going to go let, not lot, let u equal whatever is inside the brackets. So that's 2x cubed minus 5. Du dx will be 6x squared. All right, so we're just differentiating it. On this side, I'm going u equals 3u to the 5. So that means dy du is going to equal 15u to the 4. Now I'm going to put my chain rule. Dy dx will be dy times dx, and I need a pronumeral, and that pronumeral will be du. Now hopefully we already have what is dy du. Oh, that's here, so it's 15u. Now, notice what I'll do. Dy dx equals. Now, I'm going to put this guy in, but I'm going to substitute the u straight away. All right. 15. Instead of the u, I'm going to put the other thing. 2x cubed minus 5 to the power of 4 times. Do we have du dx? Yes, we do. It's 6x squared. 6x squared. So that equals, we're going to multiply this with this. So 6 times 15, well, 3 times 15 is 45. So 6 times 15 will be 90. So we've got 90x squared, 2x cubed minus 5 to the power of 4. So hopefully you know how to do this. All right, in the next part of the video, I'm just going to quickly tell you a cheat way of getting it. All right, quick way of getting it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick way of getting to the answer. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that this whole thing is just x, like I normally did. All right. So if it was just x to the power of 8, what is my differentiation? It's going to be 8. So y dash will be 8x to the 7, all right? So that's what I'm going to do, all right? If you don't get this, that's okay. We'll get there. So I'm going to go 8, bracket, whatever's in the brackets always stays. Don't ever change what's inside the brackets. It always stays. And you can see here, it stays, all right? It stays. Oh, except I've written it down differently. But it does stay. So in this one, that is 3 and that is 3. So I wrote it down wrong, but it stays, okay? So this is x squared plus 2. And now this indice goes down by 1, 7. Now we always need to multiply it by something, and we multiply it by the derivative of the inside of that. What's the derivative of the inside of brackets? Just 2x, all right? And we're at the answer. Dy dx equals 16x, x squared plus 2 to the 7. This will always work. Let's do it again. Dy dx equals, treat it like a number, so it's going to be 5 times 3, that's 15. Whatever's in the bracket stays exactly as it's written. Don't put it at 5 like I did in my thing. The indice drops to 4. Now I need to multiply by whatever the derivative is of the inside. And that is 6x squared. All right, now I'm just going to clean it up by multiplying these two together. Therefore, dy dx equals 90x squared, 2x to the 3 minus 3 to the 4. Remember, the inside stays. It always stays. Hopefully that makes sense. Peace out.